Hello, little simp demons. I haven't posted in like a month, and wow, time flew by. I'm so sorry I haven't posted in a long time. I got sick, and then Christmas, and then any other holiday that came after that. Like, through this month, I probably had everything. COVID, flu, whatever else has been out there. Yeah, so, yikes. But today we're going to do that Sal goes to jail. Yes, love this part. It's not going to be sad, so don't worry about it. Sal was walking around his apartment, not knowing what to do. At the moment, the police was at his door. He didn't exactly know why they were at his apartment, but he had a hint from yesterday's events. 24 hours in the past. Sal was running for his tiny little life. He just accidentally punched a cop. And I know you're asking yourself, how do you accidentally punch a cop? Well, we can get back to that too. 3 hours before he was running for his little tiny life, he was walking with you to a cafe. He wanted to get you guys a nice drink since he thinks he's pranked you too much and that you've pranked him too much. So he wanted to reward you for actually getting him, and so that you don't have to scare him again. So as you guys were walking outside the cafe after getting your food and lunch and drink, you were walking and you spotted a police officer, and Sal got a little mad because the police officers there suck. They don't do anything. So he made sure that he was the closest to the police officer. So while you guys were going, he tripped on a rock and spilled his coffee all over the police officer. And he's like, "Oh my gosh, let me help you. Oh my gosh, let me help you. No, get off of me, kid. No, here, let me..." And you were like, "I think you're making it worse, Sal." And as Sal was trying to help wipe the burning hot coffee off the police officer, he tripped again and punched him right in the face. And the police officer, he got mad and took out his taser and started threatening him. Sal began to run, and you just stood there blocking his way of the taser so that he didn't get tased. Of course, putting yourself on the line like always. So, that was an hour ago, and he's still running. He can hear the police sirens behind him as he was running, and he ducked into a back alley. And then you ran up to him. Are they gone? Oh, thank God, they're gone. Whew. It was an accident. I didn't mean to punch the guy in the face. I was just trying to help wipe off the hot coffee. I didn't do that either. I tripped, I swear. And you just gave him that, look. Why would I punch a cop? That's idiotic. Who does that? Not me. No. Well, we have to get back to my apartment. No, not your apartment, my apartment. Because if we go to your apartment and they find out, you'll be a suspect. That's true. You're a suspect no matter what. Well, still, we gotta go. You guys ran to the apartment, actually, and got in. Thankfully, nobody noticed you, and climbed in through a ladder that was leading to his window, because that's how you snuck out in the first place. Okay, I think we should be safe here. And it was like a few hours later. It was almost been like an entire day, and you guys were sleeping, but his dad told you that you had to go home because it was getting late. So you got your stuff and walked to your apartment. And you were stopped by the police officer who got punched. "Hey, little missy. You were with that kid that punched me. How about you tell me where he is?" So, little missy, you're not gonna cooperate? Cooperate? How do you say it? I cannot say okay, no, never mind. You just looked at him like, no, I'm not going to. And then when he went to grab you because he was going to put you in handcuffs, you ducked under him and ran to your apartment. And he was trying to chase after you, but he ate too many donuts on the way there. 3 hours later. It is now 5 a.m, and there's cops banging on Sal's door. Sal's pacing around the room, not knowing what to do. Like, what do you do in this situation? Then his father woke up and answered the door. The cops barged in and started strip searching the place. They barged open Sal's door to his room as he was about to jump out the window to escape. They grabbed him and put him in handcuffs and walked him out. He had to go to jail for 4 days for accidentally punching a cop. Darn it, not cough. So, now, Sal, of course, was talking to you on the other side. I don't know, they put me in here for 4 days. Well, since I accidentally punched the guy, since they had footage of me tripping, they had to put me in here for 4 days since collateral damage or whatever. Because he had burn marks from the coffee. I know, right? I didn't do anything really wrong. It was an accident. Accidents happen. At least that's what I said to them. And they gave me an extra day. Yeah, it was going to be 3 days. I'm so grateful there's glass in your way so that you can't hit me. What a nice day. You somehow managed to still hit him, and he was like, ow! Ugh, so violent. And you guys were talking and talking for a few more hours. Well, not even hours, like 30 more minutes. And the cop said it was time for you to leave because his time was up. And you sadly got up and started to walk away. But then the angry cop, let's just say Donut Man, came in, saw you, and said, that girl also poured hot coffee on me. And was in this with him as their master plan. And since they had some evidence of you walking with him, they threw you in jail with him. So now, you and Sal are currently stuck in jail. So, this is the present now. What do we do? That's what you sat thinking to yourself. As Sal was just hanging upside down from the top of the bunk bed, since they put you in together since you were still minors, and they couldn't put you with the big kids. As you sat there, wondering what in the world did happen to lead us up to here, and then you remembered. You knew how to open locks. But were you going to risk getting more jail time? Yes, you were. You quickly hopped up and waited for the police officers to leave, to switch shifts. It was currently 12 in the morning, and they started shift switching. So, you took the bobby pins out of your hair or in your pocket, depends on, like, I don't know, because you keep them on you. And you started to jangle them in the key lock, and they slowly opened. As you heard a unlock sound, you pushed open the door and grabbed Sal. Sal was, of course, like, Listener, what are you doing? We're gonna get more time. You put your finger up to his lips and told him to shush, like any good lover would do. He just shushed and listened to you because you're the boss in this relationship now. Take over, girl. Or boy. I don't really care. As you guys were creeping the way out through the office, you spotted Donut Man, snoozing away with donuts all over the place. You snickered as Sal said, "See, I was accurate on his name." And you were about to burst out laughing about that comment, but he put his hand over your mouth so you wouldn't make too much noise. You guys crept along and outside the front door. Donut Man really slept because he didn't wake up even when the door opened and slid out, and you guys slid out. You guys ran for the fence and hopped over it, helping each other up. You got stuck on it when you were coming down, and so Sal had to carefully climb up and unattach your clothing from it because you were like attached to it, and then he hopped over. And you guys sprinted. When I tell you sprinted, you guys sprinted to the woods. You knew it wasn't safe to go back to your apartments yet, so you had to wait out in the woods before the judging or whatever. Who gets mad about coffee? But you guys knew that before word was out, you would at least have 24 hours to get to a place to hide and to get food. So you guys quickly went back to your apartment, grabbed clothing, and then you snuck off to the store to get food and all that stuff, and you packed up in your bags, and you sprinted right back to the woods. You guys had a camp thing that you found in Sal's room, because he just keeps that there with Gizmo. And so you set that up deep in the woods, like so deep you couldn't see sunlight, basically. And that is where you are now. At the present, writing in your journal. I wonder how crazy tomorrow's gonna be.